And joining us now is NBC's Ken Dilanian, our justice correspondent. Ken, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah.
Well, let's get to it. The Justice Department has moved to unseal the search warrant in this matter and the property receipt. What kind of information would be in those documents?
So the warrant itself is usually a one-page document signed by a federal magistrate judge, and it doesn't tell us much, but it sometimes lists, or it often lists, the laws the FBI suspects were broken. So in this case, we would expect to see statutes about the mishandling of government records, classified information, national defense information, and that document has two attachments, and we expect one of them to list the items the FBI was looking to seize. Now, the property receipt is the inventory of items they actually did gather up from Mar-a-Lago, and that one may be heavily redacted. I don't expect an entry that says NSA transcript of Putin, for example, but law enforcement officials do tell me we will learn something from these records about the seriousness of this investigation and the sensitivity of the documents Trump took home with him, Savannah.
You mentioned that there are other documents. One of them is the search warrant affidavit, and that's more of a narrative. That's where the agent gives the story, the factual background, or the factual predicate for why this search was justified in the first place. Now, the Department of Justice isn't asking for that document to be unsealed. Why not?
That's the most sensitive and revealing part of the warrant application, and the fact that the DOJ is not seeking to release it suggests to me that there are parts of this investigation they're still trying to protect. You know, that document would lay out the evidence the FBI says shows a crime occurred and why agents believe evidence of that crime existed inside Mar-a-Lago. And it may well discuss confidential sources. It could mention a larger context to this investigation that goes beyond just classified documents. And I should add, Savannah, that NBC News is part of a consortium of news organizations that is asking the judge to unseal this document.
You know, the former president issued a statement, as we just showed, saying release the documents now, and encouraged the documents to be released. Does he have these two documents in his possession himself? Could he release them?
I mean, experts say those documents would have been given to Trump's lawyers. They should have them, and they know exactly what's in them, and they could have released them before now, Savannah.
Now, the Attorney General confirmed that he personally authorized this search warrant. He added, it is standard practice to seek less intrusive means as an alternative to a search. How do you read between the lines of that? Is that sort of like the Attorney General saying, hey, we tried to do this the easy way. We had to do a search this way?
Exactly. I think it reflects what NBC News has learned, what you heard from Kristen from our reporting, which is essentially that the DOJ first asked nicely for these documents, and when that didn't work, they issued a grand jury subpoena. And at that point, sources tell us the Justice Department developed evidence that the Trump team wasn't being truthful and wasn't fully complying with the subpoena. And that's what prompted them to go to a judge and get a search warrant, Savannah.
And just to close it, we'll see some documents today. You mentioned they may be redacted, which is fancy legal word for being blacked out because they're so sensitive. There's a certain irony, isn't there, Ken? The more sensitive these documents are, the less likely we'll ever know or we'll ever see them.
That's a great point. We may never know the full sensitivity and how deep these secrets go that the president took to his home in Florida. So.
All right. Ken Dilanian, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.